Today, I'd like to talk about a topic that is very sensitive, which is families at Christmas. It's a very fascinating concept. The people that we often care about and love the most are the people that we often argue with the most and actually often, unfortunately, hurt the most. And the question is, we all say that family and friends are the most important thing in our life. And so often, in particular families, when we get together over Christmas or if you're Jewish, over Hanukkah or whatever festival that we celebrate, we tend to find that often it causes tremendous friction. I'd like to just explore this topic just a little bit, and in particular in terms of office Christmas parties and the entire way that we interact with each other. The essence of conflict between individuals often boils down to one incredibly simple idea. We have a desire to get other people to do what we want. Whether or not it's a parent trying to control one's children, whether or not it's a spouse trying to control their other half, whether or not it's a manager trying to get somebody to do what he or she thinks they should do. The essence of conflict between individuals is when people want different things. Now, you might be right or you might be wrong. There's this witticism that says you can be married and you can be right, or you can be happily married. And I think there's a lot of truth to that. The essence of relationships boils down to a concept we call in psychology theory of mind, which boils down to a concept of when I'm with somebody, what's their experience of being with me? I was talking to somebody not too long ago and they were dating a young lady, and he said, oh, well, she's very nice and she's got this intelligence and this type of character attribute and got this looks and, and he said, oh, she fits a lot of the boxes for me. He said, I'm emotionally not so connected, but, it's okay. And I said, yeah, but what does she think? What would she want? And he said, I haven't actually thought about that. I think what's incredibly important during any time when we spend together with people, but in particularly when we celebrate things like Christmas, is to try and think about what the other person's experience of you actually is. Of course, the main reason why we argue at Christmas is because there are underlying issues that we've never actually dealt with. And so therefore what happens is you are still angry at your brother or sister or parents for something they've done last year, 10 years ago. You're upset about something that's happened between you and you've never actually dealt with it. You've just swept it under the carpet. And then all of a sudden you come together and there's all these underlying issues and problems. And one of the things in SBC we encourage people to do all the time is have difficult conversations. The problem is, unfortunately, that many people don't have the skills and the tools and the ability to have very difficult, very uncomfortable conversations with anyone, let alone their spouses or their families, where things are often very painful and very upsetting. What we in SBC would encourage everyone to do during this upcoming festival season is to really think about what issues they have with their family members and perhaps organise to talk about it with them on a one-to-one basis before the Christmas meal or before the Hanukkah celebration. And to actually be able to sort out some of those issues. If one does that, then one will find that when one comes to the actual festival day, rather than it's a frantic attempt to not talk about what really frustrates us and then from time to time everything blows up, it will be a time where we will truly appreciate our friends and family and have a wonderful celebration. Thank you.